What is going on YouTube?
Hey everybody, welcome to Women Carry Knives.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to be taking a look at the Civivi Shard. That name is so wrong. It's just so close to something else. I just don't like.
Now, the Civivi Shard.
Yes, the Civivi Shard. I can't get past the name. I'm sorry, I just can't. It's just... Okay, so it is a beautiful knife.
It is.
It is a gorgeous red. I really love the red. I love the carbon fiber inlaid on the G10 scales. It does have this interesting... What you looking at?
Just looking at the knife.
It's got this interesting gold liners.
Yes, it's interesting.
It's different.
So here's what we're going to do. Women Carry Knives is going to start with the stuff she likes, and then I'm going to tell you the things that I don't.
I don't know that I particularly like the gold. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Those gold liners are why I don't own a single Civivi knife. Recently, they started releasing knives.
Stop pointing at me.
Recently, they started releasing knives with other colored liners, but for the longest time, regardless of how well made the knives were, I hated that, and I can't do it. There you go.
It's brand new. So, this is D2 steel, satin finish, plain edge. Oh,
high flat grind.
High flat grind, beautiful. It is a flipper, but also a flicker, which this thing's brand new. I can't even get it right now.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
There it is. No, that's a good detent.
It really is. But again, it's brand new.
Well,
so I haven't really played with it that much.
Why don't we tell the nice folks something about the knife?
Well, that's not fun.
How long's the blade?
Oh, the blade. It's about that long.
Nice.
Yeah. How long's the handle?
About that long.
Okay, good. Thanks for joining us. Okay, your blade is 2.95 inches overall.
Mm-hmm.
Your overall length is actually 7 inches. Count them up. 7. Okay, well, if we, there we go. Now it's 7.
Okay.
Okay. It is ambidextrous. So right hand, left hand carry.
So you can flip the clip.
You can flip the clip, which is, it's awesome. I really do like that. And it's got
It's titanium.
It is. It's milled.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even look at that. See what happens when you pull out a knife to do a little review of it and you want to take a look at it for the first time. It is a liner lock, which I believe we mentioned. It is a drop point blade style. The handle itself was just a hair over 4.
Yeah.
So just, almost...
The handle is 4, but it's considerably less than 4 inches of grip area.
It really is.
So the grip area starts there, and it is 1, 2, 3, and just shy of 3.5. 3. It's about 3.25 inches of grip, which means in my big old meat hooks, this is a 3-finger knife at best, and it puts my pinky right here on this rise. I think it's a well-made knife, but tisn't for me.
Now it is for me because I can get all my fingers on there, but I've got much smaller hands. You got the jimping on here and little upsweep on the blade right there, which is really nice. I mean, to me, this fits very well in hand. And I'm all like, here, look, see, doesn't that fit good in hand? I go back.
Okay.
Don't tell me to keep it.
No,
just be quiet.
I'm quiet.
It fits really well in hand. I really do enjoy this knife. Again, I haven't had a chance. I really like Civivi. I really do. They're fabulous knives. I'm not super sure of the gold. I'm really on the fence about it.
Some people really like it, but it's polarizing. Some people love it. Some people are like me and won't own one because of it. Look, for me, and I've talked about this many times on my channel.
It's all center too.
Is it?
Looks like, I don't know. You know what? Actually, I can't tell. It looks like it, but it's that gold.
A knife is probably 80% function, but it's a full 20% aesthetic. I have to like the way it looks to want to carry it, because this is not just a working tool for me. it's part of a collection.
You know, I bet women like it though because it's pretty.
Sure, and men do too, although they call it something else. They're cool looking.
Okay, so they're cool for men and they're pretty for women.
Right. For me, they're gold. I don't do gold.
Yeah, you know, it grows on me. I do like it.
Like mold?
Yes. It's different. Now, size-wise, we can go ahead and do the Ontario Rat Model 1. We can check that out. We also have the Ontario Rat Model 2. So, you know, you're really in comparison with the Rat Model 2, which is, you know, I always said I considered it a smaller knife. Now, I actually do consider the Rat even a smaller knife because the handle width. Due to the handle on the Civivi being more wide or wider, you know, so in all actually you're talking about an inch wide. So it does give you a feel of a larger knife just for that fact. But again, this one does feel really good in hand. I mean, I really do enjoy it. It's got a great cutting edge. I love the drop point style blades. It is, like we were saying, you know, it is stiff. There we go. We got it. But it does feel really good in hand. And that's the biggest thing. You know, if you pick up a knife and it doesn't feel good to you, you're not going to want to carry it. You're not going to want to have it. So I originally purchased this with the intention of actually selling it
on your site,
on my site. But I kind of just started really liking it and thought, you know, I don't know that I'm going to. I think I'm actually going to keep it.
Flick.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's easier now. And, you know, who needs nail polish?
Well, certainly not me.
I don't.
Right.
We just take it right off with all the blade flicking.
Blade flicker?
I am a blade flicker. I do like that, though. I really do like the flippers and the...
I like a secondary mode of deployment. I think a flipper's awesome, but I like to have either, the addition of thumb studs or, you know, I don't know, flipper hole.
I like my holes in my knives.
Right?
I could go somewhere with that, but we'll just leave it at that. So, if you guys, that is just a really good detent on that. I really do like that. You know, oh, it feels really good. This is definitely a budget line. So it is a budget line of Wee knives. So, I mean, you can't.
How much is this?
So this is
some dollars.
This is money. Actually,
how
this
many
is the
monies?
budget. It is 68 monies.
Okay.
So right now you can actually get this over on Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I will leave a link down in the video for it. It's $68. You can't go wrong for $68. And what do you have there at Therapeutic Edge?
Well, you know, yeah, I want to. So you know, this is G10 and D2 on bearings for $27.
I know. That's a great knife.
But here, it is a great knife. But what you don't get when you get this, and this is one of the differences, is you don't get really good customer service. You don't get a good warranty. You don't get all of the backing that Wee brings to the table. And the reason I brought that out is because, well, there are knives that you can get, and that's one of them, for less money than $68.
Mm-hmm.
They don't come with the same backing that a Civivi comes with. If there's something wrong with this, you can send it back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works or wherever else you got it.
Yes.
Or you can go directly back to, you know, Civivi or Wee, and they will take care of you. Whereas the other knives that are of good quality but cost a lot less, if the knife isn't right when you get it, you're better off just buying another one.
Yeah, your customer service, that when it comes to Wee and Civivi, your customer service, or even Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I mean, come on. Smoky Mountain is just, I mean, they're awesome, you guys. They are, I love talking to them. I love dealing with them. I would buy a knife from them anytime. You know, you can't, their guarantee is just, you really can't. I mean, it's just awesome. And it's always good to deal with somebody who's like that. And, you know that you're safe if you buy a knife from them. And I think that's just really wonderful. So, the only other thing I wanted to mention was that there is a lanyard hole on here also. See that? Little tiny one. So, do you have anything else you'd like to add to this?
No, just that if you've got my big hands like mine, This probably is not the knife for you
No.
unless you're looking for just kind of a backup knife, in which case it's, it's okay. But if your hands are small or large, down through medium to small, that is an excellently shaped knife. And because the handle is a little wide, it's kind of thick, it offers great grip. That's
what I was saying, versus the Ontario Rat 2, which is basically the same size, but the difference being that sorry, our child's home, being that your handle width is not as wide, you can definitely feel the difference. I mean, this, to me, feels like a much smaller knife. It also is not as wide.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. This is much, much thicker through the handle. So anyway, I think it's a great knife. I think people really enjoy it. Anything Civivi makes has been really good so far. I think you cannot go wrong.
I absolutely agree with you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me and my guest here, Therapeutic Edge. And
as always.
Again, I'll leave a link down in the comments section or the description for you all, so you can link directly to the purchase of this knife. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
That would be my son, young WCK, along with Mr. WCK over there. Again, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it down in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. I'd love to have you here all the time. Thank you so much again, and we will see you next time.